Alrighty. That's not. There we go. Uh-oh. No. Here, hold on. I need to fix this. Here we go. There we go. Okay, now let's see. Okay. Jeez. Okay. Let's get this show on the road. Okay. Oh, Liv. Hi. Okay, Liv. Let me just get this set up for you. Hello, Elizabeth Mullins. Fancy seeing you here. Yeah, so, okay, so Liv may have tipped me / tricked me. I got a PayPal thing saying, oh, by the way, someone just sent you some money through my PayPal. And I was like, are you kidding me? I didn't know who it was exactly. I had a strong suspicion, mind you, but is this working? Hold on one second. I had a strong suspicion who it was. Someone just sent you. And I had a strong suspicion who it was, and yeah. Give me one second. Can I capture specific window? This one. Okay, let's see. Hello, Tori. Yes, so someone sent me some money through PayPal, and I was like, who is this? What just happened? And Liv, I was like, hey, you know what? I think it might be you. So I was like, is there by any chance you would have, I don't know, just sent me a tip? Just sent me $10. And she pulled my leg for a minute. But it was her. And so now I'm streaming just for her. However, I gotta make sure this is one of the older ones, so it's a little harder to fit in the game thing. Hold on. Yes, I see that. I know. Okay, so now I'm doing this stream, and I wanted it to be for her, and now I'm having issues making it work. I may have to do a different game. Liv, I don't know. I don't think my thing is responding very well. How did we do it? I have to remember. You've been playing this one the last few days? In your defense. Go ahead. Come up with your excuses. Come up with your excuses. It's for science. Hold on a second. This just is not working for me. Let me try again. Game capture. Hi! Liv, I'm so sorry. I don't think I can do this game yet. I don't think I have it set up just right. Or are you gonna work now? Something's happening. Let's see. Okay, Liv, let's see. I don't think I could do Shadow Ranch. Ha! Won't that just be funny? I can't do this game. I'm gonna have to change everything up. Okay, go ahead and pick another one. Try another one. Try again, Liv. I'm gonna make you work for your death. Oh man, no. I honestly wanted to record tonight, but I feel like a stream is perfectly within line. Let's go ahead and pick another one, Liv. Let me see what's going on here. I hate it when it does that. It's so annoying. Advanced. Pick a specific resolution. I want to see it in 1080p 60. Okay, what are you picking? You're gonna make me sit at the edge of my seat wondering which game you're gonna pick. I wanna fix that just a little bit so you can see better. This was not part of the plan. So I have not prepared your tier list. You have a tier list. I am very curious. I am just gonna open up my snacks real quick while you do so. I have snacks because if I'm gonna do this, I might as well have snacks. Thank you, Liv, by the way. It just seems fitting I should just give you this fun little thing because you tipped me for science. Oh, by the way, you need to decide where it's going. Which category it's going in. I don't think it's that weird. Elizabeth Mullins. I don't think it's that weird. So this is something. Hi, Amy. Okay, all right, we're doing Ghost. Okay, I have seaweed. That's what I'm eating. I am eating seaweed. So yeah. It's a new snack for me. I'm surprisingly loving it. Hello, Jordan. Hello, Amy. Welcome. Let me just adjust this so it's working. So, yeah, this was not part of the plan at all. Anybody else ever had seaweed? Seaweed? I really like it. Switching. It is kind of like eating a candy wrapper, but it's like nice and salty, and I really like that. Sorry, you guys see me doing all the setup that I usually do before. Fireworks! A month early? How am I seriously going to get that? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Sorry, no background anymore. Not allowed. Okay. Okay, let's just get started. A month early. Jeez. All right. Things are a little slow. I'm not mad. I'm happy. I really am.
Late. Savannah? Is that you? What's wrong? I got a case for you. Can it wait until later? I'm sorry, it can't. There's been a kidnapping. A girl just a little older than you.
Already ate them all. That's unfortunate.
Taking care of this. There's only so much they can do, and she needs to be found before something bad happens. What do you mean? A call came in for me.
Yes.
I can't go. Thornton Hall is a dangerous place for people like me. Ghost hunters, you mean? So people think it's haunted? They know. Jesslyn needs someone who ain't afraid to run out. That ain't me. What I'm asking of you is dangerous. After everything you did for me in Japan, I'll do it. Thank you. Drive to the airport now. I'll arrange tickets. And Nancy, I didn't call you just because you're a good detective. I called you because you're a skeptic. Thornton Hall is no place for anyone who believes. Well, then you called the right detective. I'm serious. You think long and hard about that before you get on that plane. But if what you find on the island is going to get to you, don't go. Stay home. Don't worry. I'm on the case.
Yeah, right, Elizabeth? Liv, you're gonna find yourself in deep trouble.
Watch yourself around the Thorntons. They earned their bad reputation.
Well, thanks for being concerned. I should be okay.
Depends who's here. Hope for your sake Wade's not skulking around. Or that loony bin reject Harper. Yeah, but it's Charlotte you best watch for. Black Rock Island belongs to her now. Has ever since the night the fire took her. Take care now.
Hello, Daniela. I should have figured that if one of you guys were here, the other one was here too. Yeah, so do you guys know why we're doing this? It's because of Liv. It's because of Liv. She just randomly sent me like $10. So I planned on recording, so I might as well stream. So, oh no, don't do this, computer.
Excuse me?
Sorry. Of course you're not. I'm just tired.
Oh man, don't do this. I thought I fixed all the bugs.
Don't be. I'm Nancy.
You're here to help?
Savannah Woodham called me in. She seems to think there's a supernatural explanation to Jesselyn's disappearance.
A couple of days back, that would have earned an eye roll.
You gotta be kidding me.
I'm Colton, the fiancé.
Um,
Welcome to Thornton Hall.
Why are you glitching up there?
I'd extend you all the courtesies of the Thornton clan, but we seem to be about 20 years too late for that.
Oh yeah, so Amy, Liv tipped me for some random reason. Lord knows why. She said science.
You might need this. I found it in the house.
And, well, I might as well just go ahead and stream. Hi, Terry. I might as well stream.
Is this Jesselyn's?
So.
Yeah. It's dead, though. And the charger got mangled by something.
I think my husband's gonna laugh so hard when I tell him.
Maybe you could channel all that inquisitive energy into seeing if you can get that old phone back up.
Yeah, she rocks. Doesn't she? Liv, you do rock. Oh my gosh. Liv, I promise you though, I bought
Were you and Jesselyn
RAM.
getting
I bought
married
RAM.
soon?
It's on the way. It's on the way.
Yes.
Any
Well,
chance this is just
in a way, you still got something though. You're getting a stream.
She might have had second thoughts about the wedding.
Gosh, you've got to be kidding me.
Trust me, everyone does. But she never let anyone work.
Oh, thanks, Elizabeth.
She loved her family more than anything.
You can only say that though because we're practically twins, right? Professor Hotchkiss. I probably look like crud while I'm doing this, but on Mondays I just decide that I'm gonna look like crud. But yeah, so Liv, I just saw that my PayPal had. I know, right, Tori? I need it to be zippy zoom. I looked at my email. My email told me as I was changing my daughter's diaper, oh, someone, I won't say what it said, but someone just sent you $10. And I was like, that's a mistake. I'm not streaming. So I had my suspicions. I contacted Liv, and she fessed up for science after, teasing me a little bit.
True.
And so then I said, hey, you know what? I'm going to do an honorary stream just for you. And so that's what I'm doing. I was going to do Shadow Ranch because that's what she suggested, but I could not get my computer to like the game yet. So we're just going to have to deal with Ghost of Thornton Hall. So, yeah. So there's that. So we're playing for fun. I was debating, streaming some other game or recording. So, I mean, it just ended up working anyways. So, by the way, Liv, you get to decide where this money is poured into. Do you remember the categories? Bad computer. I have a bad computer. It's a naughty computer. That's why I need the RAM. The RAM is going to help, and we'll just get back up in gear. But I hope you guys don't mind kind of a glitchy, sort of glitchy. I completely understand. My whole life is just filled with distractions. You think equipment? Me too. That's probably a good idea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So the next thing I'm actually going to get I just gotta save up for a really nice webcam. And then
This looks like a painting. I should find somewhere to place it.
I was gonna put it all, like, saving up for something big. But then I thought, I, like, think it would be fun to play some of the Switch games that I have and capture those. So I'm gonna get a capture card as well. Which isn't that expensive, depending on what you do and how you get it. So. I don't know. I also don't know how long I'm going to stream tonight. My husband, he's usually late home on Monday nights. He goes out with some friends. So we'll see. This door is from the barn that housed the equipment for processing the cotton. Many a worker lost their fingers in the processing room. How is everyone today? Tell me about your day. What's been going on? I kind of had a rough start this morning with my anxiety. And then I ended up getting better. So. Especially when I heard that my husband had the day off. So I was really happy about that. Did anyone else confused by my thumbnail of it being Shadow Ranch and instead I'm playing The Ghost of Thornton Hall? Maybe that should be what I... maybe I should do that every now and then. Just like, Chaos stream, am I really playing this game? Nope, I'm playing a completely different game. Finally, starting sock number 2, BT dub, pain in the butt, casting on double pointed needles. Absolutely, I believe it.
You must be Nancy.
Yes, you must be.
That's so wonderful, Terry.
Yes.
I believe you,
I want
Elizabeth.
you to know that I'm here to help you with anything you need.
100%.
That's
You were
very
confused,
sweet, hon.
Hotchkiss. You know what? My whole life is confusing.
I know you
Some
wouldn't
fun
want me
teaching
here
music
since you
classes
didn't
and knocked out a
actually
huge
call
chunk
me
of my
yourself.
Miss Marple
And-
novel. I wanted
So
to
long as
read
you
that.
let me
My
finish
grandma
it.
read
You're
that.
welcome under my roof here.
I have a long list of things. Right now I'm reading, what am I reading? Gosh, do I even remember
Who
what
did
I'm reading?
Jessalyn come here with?
Addison. I tried talking to her, but she was a wreck. Here.
Welcome to the chaos.
She'll have calmed down a bit by now. I hope.
No one calms down. No one is going to calm down in this game. Everybody remains on
Is there any chance Jessalyn's disappearance could be cold feet?
height.
My Jessie would never put her family through this nightmare. Never.
That's how my game is. It like has all the audio and then it's okay. Hi, Brittany. Welcome to our random stream. A stream where I got tricked, I mean tipped by Liv randomly without even streaming, and now I am
Thornton had
streaming.
Well, hon, he had some issues, but they worked through them.
And the chaos is the thumbnail versus what we're actually playing. Tori, Agatha Christie, absolutely. I've never gotten to read anything, but I definitely know what it's
You
like.
mentioned that Colton had some issues.
I do know
What did you
quite a
mean?
few stuff.
To put it delicately, family issues. Never you mind. It
That
has
is
nothing to do
so
with what's going
wonderful,
on now.
Daniela. It's so good when you get feedback that's just like, oh, yes, I'm on the right track. That is so wonderful. I'm in the stage of this new job, me streaming and setting up my shop. I'm in the stage of constructive criticism. But then I've got Liv on the you guys all coming in and pumping me up, so thank you. And my husband too. He's been a huge help. So I'm glad to see you love this game. It's a little bit glitchy right now because my computer, for some reason, is not up to par right now. But I've got RAM on the way so that I can put it in the computer and everything will be fine. My husband's going to come home and he's going to be like, "What are you doing? I didn't know you were going to do this."
It's like someone's trying to punish us.
Oh, I'm reading Otherland. That's what I'm reading.
Why do you say that?
Thornton Hall was once something truly beautiful.
You are so
But
sad.
so much greed and tragedy built up in these walls that when they started to crumble, I wanted to save this place.
I
Make
wanted
it
to
mine,
save this
but I
place,
couldn't.
but I couldn't. I love her shirt, by the way. Like the undershirt. Not as I'm not really a blazer type girl, but I like the frill there. Wow.
So whoever took Jessie
Phew.
wanted us
That
to
was
sit
a
here
long time.
in this broken down old house waiting for her.
You are why I'm streaming. It's also why I get things so I can play Switch games.
Why is
too.
everyone here?
So.
Shouldn't we be out searching for Jesselyn?
I closed down the company. The entire staff is out combing the woods. I said, sit home or join the search. You get paid either way.
You get paid either way. Liv.
All stayed home. Jessie
I get
grew
paid
up in
either way by
business.
Liv.
She's got a lot of
Whether
people
I'm
looking out
streaming,
for
not
her.
streaming, I get paid by
can't wait for
Liv.
that.
Oh my goodness. This has got me wild. This is nuts. Come on, what do I gotta do? Do I need to change my settings? Do I really need to change my settings?
The police recommended
I think
a
it's just the
presence here.
computer.
They said we'd have a better chance of noticing if something was off here, knowing the place and all.
Here's the thing though, my OBS says everything looks fine. I haven't dropped any frames. The thing is green, which means good. Your presence is a blessing. But my game just doesn't want to work. It's just the game.
Goodbye.
See you later, hon.
I appreciate the love, Liv. I really do. It really it really does encourage me to keep going even as I'm in a learning curve. And sometimes I just feel like I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know if I should keep going. And so it's just kind of encouraging to see that. So, thank you. Gosh, though, Liv, did you win the lottery? What'd you do? Are you, breaking into banks? What you doing there, Liv? You don't have to answer. But I just want in the best possible way to tell you thank you. Like, seriously. I really enjoyed doing the cupcakes. I think that was a great thing. I don't think I can do cupcakes every single time though. So I will try and do better at getting other things. But provided a previous student with college course descriptions and gave her a link to help find her other classes since she was transferring. She was on call 3 trying to find something when I helped her. That's really wonderful. Yeah, because if you get broke too fast, Liv, then you can't tip us anymore. Think of it like that. Oh, that's so nice. My husband just won a competition this weekend, and he got like $75 from it. But yeah, my husband is getting Mondays off now, and I'm so happy about that because I started off this day and I was getting too much anxiety. I lose this thing all the time. I was having a little anxiety attack that was turning into a point of like I can't get anything done, and it was also like transferring to more of a depressional state, and I was like, oh man, I can't. It's days like that when my anxiety and depression kick in that I'm like, oh, I can't be a mother today. Like I can't be those things. And then I decided to take a bath to help my anxiety and stop thinking about things that I don't need to be thinking about. And I won't explain it all because it's kind of complicated. But when I took that bath, my husband called and he's like, hey, I'm on my way home. And I was like, oh, okay, do you have to go back to your second job after you get home?
Almost looks like something was painted over.
And he's like, no, I have Mondays off, remember? I have Mondays off for now. And I was like, you've got to be kidding me. That is this music to my ears. And he's like, well, I'm coming home and I'm just going to have some lunch and yeah, I'll come help you with whatever you need help with. And I said, I will cook you whatever you want if you could just help me refunction today. But just by hearing that my husband was going to be home and I wasn't alone was really helpful. And I almost like kicked out of it immediately. And so it was really nice. And so it is really paralyzing, Terry. And it makes me feel like a bad mom. It doesn't mean that I am a bad mom. That's just how I feel. Am I missing that? Oh, the hammer. I know where the hammer is. So, okay. What do y'all think of this game? When it came out, was it what you expected? Was it, what are your thoughts on this game? I was actually impressed that they had this game because I thought they were trying to go with a little bit more of like a cozy type feel in terms of their mysteries, and then you get something like Shadow at the Water's Edge or something like this, and then it's like completely different. I feel like the game's not glitching as much anymore. Anybody else feel that? Or like, is it just me? The official trailer was your favorite. Can I tell you something? When the trailer came out, or at least one of the songs was released, the real sad one, I'm trying to remember. It was the real sad one. Anyways, the sad song. I can do this. The one that's playing right now. It was winter time, wasn't it? And I would listen to this song on repeat. Oh, I dropped a frame apparently. Oh no, I'm dropping frames. I like how I say, hey, it's going well. I don't think it's having any issues anymore. And then it starts dropping frames. Did I miss something? I have to read something. My game says it's dropping frames. Anybody else? Oh my gosh! Oh man! Thank you! I don't have anything for you. I'm so sorry. Thank you so much. Elizabeth, thank you. Elizabeth, right? Yes, it's Elizabeth. So I don't know, you didn't get to see the full thing, but I have a line of jars here, and they're different categories, and you get to choose how you get to choose where your tip goes for me. So in my first one, I have a lighthouse tattoo that I wanted to get on my arm. And the significance of the tattoo is this. One, I love lighthouses, but also I see it as my relationship with God in a lot of ways. I just feel like sometimes I'm just lost at sea in my anxiety and my depression. And so, in a way, like, God is my lighthouse that brings me kind of back home. And even in his salvation as well. And so, that meant a lot to me. And I had the money, I know, right, Liv? I had the money to get it, and I actually used that money to start doing all of this instead. So, I'm building that back up. So, there's the lighthouse tattoo. And it's also going to be my brand for my shop and everything. The second one is decoration. So, I wanted to get, there's a lot of bare wall here. I wanted to get some Nancy Drew posters. The third one is equipment, to help me get better equipment so that I can stream better for you. The next one is for my baby girls. So if you wanted to give so that you can give something for my baby girls, that's an option. And the last one is just personal. You can just pour it into, whatever it is that I would like to do for myself, like get myself a coffee or get myself on Amazon. Liv, I decided to put some of it towards memberships. So I have a Story Retold membership and Nancy Drew Walkthroughs membership. And then I also gifted some of it to some people in Story Retold stream. And then the last of it I used to get myself like a book light. So you get to choose however you want the $20 to go. And I just thought that maybe that could give you a little bit more involvement in where your money is going and how much it means to me, because all of these categories are huge things for me.
His name get tanned
so
or something?
You did notice, Liv. Yeah, I did. I just felt so blessed. I was like, hey, I want to bless people too. So that's something that I've never had enough money to like give back to people, and so that's meant a lot to me to be like, hey, I can gift today, So just a little bit. I used some of it for myself, but I did actually use it as it was intended, personal. So I never noticed that he had his shirt kind of tucked out that way.
What did you just say?
Did you guys notice that? Hi, Johanna. Welcome to the spontaneous stream.
She said she was sorry to say.
Do you know anything what's going on? I'll explain to you what has happened. Or Liv can tell you. Liv, why don't you tell Johanna why this is happening? And Elizabeth, you can choose how your $20 goes. If you don't choose, I will choose for you. Just because I'll just put it somewhere. I don't know where I'm going to put it.
Well,
but thank you so much. Lighthouse, got it. Cool. Thank you. Oh, man. You guys are hilarious. Thank you so much. 1, 2,
That ain't it.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
She's scared of seeing me.
I hope
13,
Savannah understands the mess she dropped you in.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I'm about to watch Star Wars with my husband, but I'm trying to stay abreast of everything. I just love you all. Aw. Oh, thank you, Johanna. Well, this is all because of Liv. Basically, Liv sent me some random money when I wasn't streaming after Kalina's stream. And she says it's for science. She was doing an experiment. And, yeah, I've said it like 15,000 times now. And so she sent me money. And so I said, hey, how about I stream for you?
Take a look around
Just
and
for
then
fun.
you tell me, who's more welcome here?
So,
The living or the dead?
there you go. I was spooked. I was like, what is going on? Who is paying me? What is going on? But my game is glitchy, so I'm gonna need that RAM.
I had a package. I guess it must be for you. It's up in the house. Guess
Yeah, I don't know much about computers, so I got to talk to Liv too a little bit about computers. Oh, bye, Amy. Thank you so much for joining. I don't know how long I'm gonna stream. I have no idea. I'm just.
Yep. We got money. All
You
the
guys have
trouble
been
that
so
buys.
sweet. No joke. I can't even tell you, like, I've never met such kind people really all that much. I mean, the nicest person I've met is my husband, honestly. I agree. Nancy Drew fans are top tier. I was absolutely floored when I get people who are texting me. We're texting back and forth. All you people are tipping me, and it's been crazy.
Who else is here?
I didn't think I would
Just
get
my
this.
mother.
Kalina's
Thornton,
emailing me,
fiance.
or she's giving me advice on stuff and answering some of my questions about different things, and so she's been giving me lots of advice, and that has been just, I like head over heels. Squid making it to my
Wow.
stream
Depends
the
what
other
you mean
night,
by
that
it.
was Friday night. That was incredible. I was like, oh. Okay, but oh my goodness, I just think it's the conversations. Having conversations
Any other
is what's
alive or
making it
verifiably
hard.
real people?
No.
I'd better get going.
Bye.
I'm serious. I let me tell you something. Part of my anxiety and my depression is because I've had really bad luck making friends. And
No need to jump. Just me.
Can you tell me about some of these stones?
I'll tell you what I can. But sometimes it's best to just look and listen. That there is Clara's mother.
What can you tell me about her?
Not a great deal. She loved her secrets. Never even told Clara who her daddy was.
Why not?
Don't know. When Clara was about 10, Rosalie got real sick. Every day Clara would ask about her daddy. I think she was afraid of being left to fend for herself. But Rosalie wouldn't say.
But I've always had bad luck, and then when I have had friends, it's either like there's manipulation or there's, you know, just different things that just made it super complicated, and it just went so, it's just been so sour. And honestly, I've been a little bit sour lately because I feel like I try so hard to be nice to people. I try so hard to be vulnerable enough that they feel like I'm trusting them. And then something will happen and it's just like, jeez. And so I was just talking to my mom today. My mom. I'm talking to my mom today. Bye, Amy. Have a good sleep. I was talking to my mom today, and I was telling her, man, I just can't win for nothing about friends. And so, and I said, you know what? But I have a really amazing Clue crew that I've felt so welcomed in. And it's just been such a big dream. So.
Roger and Marie, side by side from the day they married
To the day they died.
Both real sweet. Charlotte and Harper's parents. May they rest in peace. And Harper.
Okay. This is a fun one for you. One of my daughters is named after someone in this game. You are free to guess, but I will not answer. But one of my daughters is based off of something in this game. And all of our kids are going to have a Nancy Drew related name or direct. Most likely direct is what we're going to do. But
It's locked.
of course it's locked. It has to be locked. My daughter actually, my oldest daughter, my Duck, I call her Duck for online. And I wanted to see this. Show it to me again. She says it's locked all the time. Okay, I don't know if you can see, but will you DM me if I'm right? LOL. Ooh, Liv. With how much you've tipped me, oh man, I just feel like only if you're right. Only if you're absolutely right. But you can't just be guessing them right and left. If you get it right on the first try, I will DM you. Okay? Your only hint is that it's in this game. So, if you can see, so below the skeleton man here, there's a tiny little slit. You can see the later Beauregard puzzle. Oh, enjoy Star Wars. Absolutely. It's so good to see you. Thanks for popping in, Johanna. Really appreciate it. Johanna or Johanna? It's probably Johanna. I feel so bad. Okay. It's a challenge for Liv. You gotta get it right. This thing doesn't want to stay on. I'm just gonna leave it off. Sorry if that, makes it a little less quality. Yep, you have to be right because I can't... I try to do my best to not give out information about my family. Especially not directly online. We are just very... we're very private and we care a lot about keeping that privacy. Especially with a lot of predators out there online, but also just people who want to get your information and do awful things with your information. So that's all. I know someone in my family that it is absolutely necessary that they have private information. So, and I can't tell you why. There you go. So, but it is interesting. So.
There's something back there. What is that? Are those graves?
Graves? Nancy, you were just at the cemetery. you know what those are. Like, even if you weren't at the cemetery, you should be able to figure out what that is. Like, it's not that difficult. Oh, looks like Deirdre. I believe you. Yep. Actually, it's funny, my husband and I, we were talking about the next Nancy Drew names that we would use for our kids. It is just absolutely disgusting what people do. It's like, I've heard so many stories. It's so heartbreaking. So heartbreaking. Be silly. Who's stopping you? I need to find that paper that helps you charge it, because I know how to do it, but apparently Nancy doesn't know how to do it. At least I thought I knew how to do it, but Nancy isn't doing it. Am I doing it wrong? You guys are probably like, what are you even talking about? I'm talking about charging this phone. So I have the phone, I have the pennies. Oh, have I just not looked at the phone? What am I missing? Do I have to read this? I thought I read it. I guess I didn't. I would have remembered that photo. Okay. There we go. Here we go. Oh my gosh. I just walked around everywhere for that. Nothing anymore, Liv. Got it all figured out. 'Cause I'm just not thinking. Oh my goodness. Click on the nails and put them in. It's not that hard.
All right. Let's see if all those oranges did the trick.
Okay, so that's gonna charge. I think the child's name is Oranges. Okay. Alright, let's see. Oh man, for a second I thought that was Liv. And I was like, Liv? You wasted your one guess on oranges? That is so funny. Gosh. Okay. Can I do this? I want to do this. I'm not sure if I can do this yet. I don't think I can do this yet. In fact, I don't even think that's what I'm supposed to do at all. So, wait, what did I do? Yeah, I don't even want to talk to her because I feel like it's going to be a slow conversation. So let's call. We're supposed to talk to Addison.
Hello? Addison? My name is Nancy Drew. I'm calling to see if you can help me with something.
Is this about Jessalyn?
Yes?
I can't. I'm sorry.
The sooner we can find out what happened to her, the better her chances of survival.
Okay.
I'm just moving some things around to be easier to see some stuff. Sorry. Slight pause in the
I'll
game.
help with what I can.
How's Jessalyn's relationship with Clara?
Okay. Maybe a little strained.
Teapot. That's so cute, honestly. Knitted socks. Wait, I said it has to do with this game. his knitted
You
socks
think
in this
Clara could
game?
have anything to do with Jessalyn going missing?
I don't think Jess was afraid of Clara. But still, I can't say for sure.
You are so fine, Elizabeth. So good to have
The
you.
bedroom key is crossed out in the scavenger hunt. Do you know where it is?
No.
Elizabeth, I know that we're supposed to be twins and all, but do we look the same in any way, shape, or form? Is my question. Or at least similar.
Can you walk me through what happened the night Jessalyn went missing?
She was about to get married, and I think the pressure of it was getting to her. It was supposed to be a night of blowing off some steam. Jess always loved a good scare. She used to make me sneak into scary movies with her when we were kids.
Anybody else like scary movies, or are you like
In a
not
weird
a
way,
scary movie type
Spending
person?
the night searching for a ghost sort of made sense for a bachelorette party. At first, it was really fun. We were running around trying to scare ourselves silly. We were making these recordings like we were on a ghost hunter show.
I'm about 5'4",
Things
Elizabeth.
got strange.
About. Oh, I should tell you, milestone. I'll tell you in just a second. Let's have this conversation.
What do you think of Colton?
Not a scary movie. Okay.
What's the thing?
No scary
It's always
movies.
been secret to me, Jess.
No scary movies.
Did you
Cool.
notice any secret passages or tunnels while you were at the house?
No, but it was so drafty in there. It would surprise me if there weren't.
Okay, so we have the same height. Okay, cool. Can do suspenseful, but nope, can't do scary horror. Will get nightmares for days. What is an example of a suspenseful movie for you?
Is there anything you remember that might help me find Jessalyn?
No. Actually, wait. Hang on. Upstairs, there was this door. Jess was desperate to get it open. Between you and me, I was relieved that she couldn't figure it out.
Really? Why?
I could feel eyes on me all night long.
Could you believe if we were twins? We're fraternal twins.
What were you
Let's
doing
just
before
believe
you
it.
called
We're
that night?
fraternal twins.
Scavenger hunt, but I don't know. There was something strange about it.
In what way?
Jess was looking for something toward the end of the night.
Is it really late for you guys? You like thrillers and suspense, but not true horror. Give me an example of what you do like, an example of what you don't like. Because I feel like some people put them in different categories. So, like, for example, like, some people said A Quiet Place is not a horror film, and then there's other people that's like, it's totally a horror film. Like, for me, it's something like M. Night Shyamalan's Signs, which I love. It gets suspenseful and intense in places, but it doesn't hit the threshold of scary or horror for you. Okay, makes sense, Tori. I do like M. Night Shyamalan movies. Myself.
How was Jessalyn acting that night?
She was classic Jess for most of the night.
I have
Then
seen,
something happened.
but I've only seen 2 of his movies, so
Yeah.
does that
We were in
count?
the house and suddenly she screamed.
Am I allowed to be a fan of him, even though I've only seen 2 of his movies?
What happened?
I haven't
Alone
seen
in the house,
Signs yet,
jumping
but I
out of
might
the
watch
toys,
it then,
Too afraid to move.
if it's only suspenseful and
Felt
intense.
like hours.
Okay.
Then she came back. She wouldn't say what had happened. She wouldn't even talk to me. She wanted to be
Yeah.
left alone.
So you had
She
seen
went
them, but
downstairs and
they
what was that?
messed you up quite a bit. Okay, that makes sense. I have... Okay, so here's like a confession time. Growing up, I was kind of like, not like outwardly told, but definitely had that like atmosphere of like horror films, stuff like that is very bad. And even though it wasn't outright like said so. And then when I hit college, I had a film theory class, and I was supposed to watch a horror film. And so I did. And then
what do you mean?
it was so bad. It was so out there that it made everything else just desensitized for me. So every other horror movie became desensitized for me, but it still gave me like a kind of high off of it. Like, I think people get a high off of horror films, but I don't think it's like a sin or anything like that. But I definitely think that it can have a lot of connotations of putting a lot of emphasis on things that are bad and are like not healthy. And so like I don't ever judge people who watch horror films, but I had to quit it even though it was an addiction for me, because I felt like I felt like I had a conviction against it. And so, but I have seen quite a few horror films, and I can tell you, like, art-wise, some of the ones that I liked, and
You said you heard a voice.
some of the ones that I felt like didn't make sense.
Charlotte.
But
I'm sure of it.
Did
so
she say anything?
I can't do
Sang.
serious.
I only heard a little bit.
Or I would in the last page of the book. I think it's almost
Would you consider yourself
Yeah,
a believer
get too
in the
anxious.
paranormal?
like things
If you'd asked that last week, I would have made some crack about Bigfoot.
And now?
Okay.
And now I'm going to say that I don't believe. Because I'm afraid if I let myself believe, I'll be opening a door that no one can close.
Okay.
See you later.
All right. Later.
Okay. I think there's a lot of things in the horror film industry that are very artistic. I think in a lot of ways, people that do make horror films are really good in like making it like film-wise very artistic. And I could give you tons of examples of that. And that's part of the reason why it's so hard for me, is because not only do I love the thrill of it, and I get kind of addicted to the thrill of it, I also really enjoy the artistic parts of some of those things. And it is really hard for me to not like keep wanting that. And so it's one of those things, but I do feel personally convicted, and so I feel like if I have those convictions, I should not watch them, though I don't mind talking about it with other people. Okay, this is a very big hot take. One, I haven't seen all of the Nancy Drew show. I watched part of the first episode and I stopped. And I will be honest that I didn't like it. You guys are gonna like hunt me down. Liv is gonna like take back her money. She's gonna request my tip money back.
That's Charlotte.
Dear sweet Charlotte, please come back. That's a sad inscription.
It was a sad time. None of us wanted to see her leave. We didn't expect it to become what it's become.
I was really sad, Elizabeth Mullins, and the reason why I was sad I don't like the idea of making the Nancy Drew stuff like supernatural. Let me be specific. I don't mind scary. I don't even mind suspenseful or thriller. I just didn't like the idea of the supernatural aspect. And the other thing that I didn't like is I feel like they made Nancy so grotesque as, like, it's almost like, yes, I get that Nancy isn't a very good girlfriend, but they made her kind of disgusting as a girlfriend, in my opinion. And I honestly did not like, I didn't like how much sexual content there was. I wasn't really happy with that. And the sad part is I was so excited. I was actually watching it at my Christian ministry house. So I lived in a Christian ministry house in college.
Mama called him
And all of my friends in there were watching it with me, along with my at the time boyfriend,
He wasn't intuitive.
my husband.
He brought me out here.
And
Taught me how to open
I
my
had
eyes,
to
shut
I had to shut it off because it's like I can't be playing this in this setting. And I was just so disappointed because I was like, I just don't feel like this is Nancy. I don't feel like this is Nancy. I understand that a lot of people still want to watch it. There are times where I still want to watch it, but I kind of don't want to support it right now. So that's what I have to say. It was very awkward. I was so embarrassed. But they understood that, like, I didn't know what was going to happen. I understand that TV is a lot different nowadays, and I probably should have thought of that. But yeah, I mean, there was a lot of that going on right at the beginning of the show that I was just like, oh man, that could have been, I could have handled that way differently. But yeah, so I understand people supporting it. I personally don't. But
Can't check that off yet. Still have to do that.
I like the idea of,
Still have to do that.
I like the idea of supporting the idea of creating more, but I want it to be different. So I just don't watch it. I just don't support it. I'm really sorry. I'm so glad that I'm not necessarily alone on it. I know a lot of people are pumped for the new season. So but I can't do it. I can't get behind it. But all right, let's see. Find a way to enter the end of the hall. Find out if there are any important clues on her phone, which we are waiting for. I don't know what it quite is that triggers that. I do know that we could probably go ahead and get that headstone puzzle and just write down the answers, though I don't know where my pen went. My daughter brought me a pen in here earlier. I wrote down all the book recommendations, though I did not. Where's the pen? She could have taken it. She's a toddler, so she takes things and just walks away with it. But I think I'm just going to stream for as long as my husband isn't here. That makes sense. Here, I'll just steal one from up here. Oh, see, Liv, that's a really great idea. I like that. And yes, Elizabeth, and I'm sure we could probably direct message. I think I could be more, I'm trying to be very choosy in how I say things right now, too. Because I know that the last thing that I want to do is make another awkward streams. See, Scooby. Now, I didn't. Yeah, that's like Kim Possible, Scooby-Doo. I could definitely see Scooby-Doo. Carmen Sandiego, I could see that too. Madeline. Is there something? Are we thinking the same Madeline. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, Liv. I don't know how I feel about the operatic singing in this, though. You guys are great. So we've got what? Grandma? RN. Dodge. VT. I don't think I've seen that. Oh, do you want to know something that's on the creepy spectrum but was just enough that I felt like was okay? Was Wednesday. I felt like that was a really good show. I absolutely loved it. It was not completely grotesque, and it still had that creepy vibe to it, supernatural, and it didn't have any like overtly inappropriate things. And so I just really appreciated that. Okay, so the ghost that we're referring to, the bottom, is Charlotte. And it's the fourth word. Dear sweet Charlotte, please. Second letter, L. I absolutely love Wednesday. I do. And I just, like, I really feel like I can say that. I really enjoyed Wednesday. I tried to get my husband to watch. It's got a little bit of a mystery to it, Liv. It's almost like the Nancy, well, I see it, but I haven't seen the Nancy Drew show. It feels like the Nancy Drew show to me. It's a mystery, supernatural mystery. But in Wednesday's perspective, it's at a boarding school, so you got a little bit of Harry Potter in there. And I think they did a great job. Let's see. Nana factory accident victims. Oh, you have your guess? RNVT. Okay. Send in your final guess. Your one and only guess. Beauregard Thornton. Let me see what we got here. I see your guess. Your face things. Okay, she's privately sent me the guess. And it's wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong. So 2, 4. Second, 1, 2, 3, 4. E. Alright, writing it down. You are incorrect. E. Though I do love that name, I don't think my husband likes it. I think I mentioned something along those lines, and he did not like it. L.A. was cemetery grass. Absolutely, Elizabeth. You are closer than Liv. I would say no, Liv. I would say no. Sorry, she's DMing me, so I would say no. 2-5. That doesn't make any sense. Am I getting this wrong? L.A. is not Luther Atchison? Is it someone else? Hey now. What? Hey now. Hey now. This is what dreams are made of. Hey now. Hey now. This is... What's going on, Liv? This is what dreams are made of. I'm made of. Fire so red, night so black. Dear sweet Charlotte, please come back.
Indeed.
All of it into one
She ran away
thing.
shortly after Charlotte died. Long enough that we thought we'd lost her.
Infuriated.
One day she walked in the front door looking wild and thin as a spring cyclone.
Yes, exactly.
Never
Hold on
said
1
what she
second.
was.
I need to make sure
Her
my
granddaddy was
babies
so
are okay.
mad he left a stone to remind her of what she'd put them through. She'd sit out there and read. Don't know if it was spite or if it made her feel at home. Knowing her, probably both.
Okay, everything's fine. Just a dog freaking out. Oh, there.
This blank one is my favorite.
Why is that?
Who doesn't want a celebrity in the family? Especially one that rubs all the wrong people the wrong way. The Gray Lady. In the Civil War, they say she was a spy, passing codes for the North. If you look, you can find some of her contraptions. Her service gave the Thornton family this land.
Oh, man. You guys are so funny. Now I gotta watch Lizzie McGuire. You should be known as Outfit Rememberer, which is just as pathetic. Okay, I can't remember this stuff. Have I made a dent? Gray Lady. That's also, a reference to a horror film, I thought. The Gray Lady. What am I thinking of? Gray Lady. Gray Lady. I thought it was a reference. 54 Souls. I know this one. I mean, I read the list. I read 11. Who are you talking to? I have not read 11 books. First word, I just already forgot. Brown noser. Oh, I got this. It's okay. I'm okay. Yes, I remember now. Oh man. And you even typed it all out before I could, and I just remembered. So the first word, fifth letter, is Y. Anybody else want to take a whack at telling Maggie what's going on? Oh my gosh. Oh man. No joke. Pure silliness. Unhinged. Okay, I'll tell Maggie. Are you guys ready? If my game will work. We are overnight pop stars in Italy, Maggie. That's what the new meme on Instagram. I haven't even seen it. Let me see. So Maggie, Liv sent me randomly $10, and yeah, she sent me $10 when I wasn't streaming, and she was pulling my leg a little bit. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, she sent me random money. Just saw the yep, I just saw it. And yeah, and I just dropped my pen. So let me just narrate my life for you. Yeah. So she sent it, and then I said, well, how about I stream for you since you sent me a random tip? I was like, I wasn't even streaming, and then she sent me a tip. And then I was going to play Shadow Ranch because that's what she wanted to see, and then my game wasn't working, and then we started singing Lizzie McGuire. Does that sum it all up? Hey now, this is what dreams are made of. I knew that you guys had made some sort of meme, and creepy fog. Oh, and they're also trying to guess the not names of one of my daughters. I told them that one of my daughters has a name that's like in this game. And so, yeah. So Elizabeth has been hitting it on the nail every time. So I think it's great. Liv, you just made yourself famous without streaming. You don't stream, you come in and break streams. So, yes. Here we are. I didn't even read that. I just kind of like glanced at it. No one should be breathing that air. No. If it's supposed to be night, like, I don't even see how that could be like a... It's not even a sunset. So, but... Dodge... Roger is Roger. Mariana... Karenina. Okay. No one should be breathing air at all. Proposition. What do you think of that proposition? Oh man. You guys are nuts. if you start streaming soonish, I think you've got a couple of people in the bag. You got me in the bag if I can make it, for sure. Roger. Roger Dodger. Roger Modger. Lodger. Dodger. 6-3. Wait, I forgot it because I saw you. Jolly Roger. 5-6-3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3. Y. I think my husband's home. Wait till I tell him everything. Jeez Louise. Liv, with how much you support our family, you're practically part of the family now. So there you go. You are part of the Clue Crew family. I'm talking about our family. But, oh man. Oh my gosh. Do you want to hear this? Give me 1 second, guys. This is what's going to happen. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get us in a conversation with people so that we can get some of the conversational stuff out of the way while you have more guesses. And I'm going to tell my husband what exactly is going on here. Because he did not expect all of this. Hold on a second.
What's going on?
Well, I didn't expect all of this. Why are you glitching? Give me 1 second. Creepy gates. Help us break, Liv, for the love of all that is holy. My gosh. You guys are so funny. Why? I didn't want to go in. I wanted to talk to this dude.
Hi.
What do you think of Clara?
She's just a little severe until you get to know her.
And then?
I wouldn't know.
You're holding something back.
So what if I am? Need something?
How did you and Jessalyn meet?
I saw...
Okay, guys, I'm back. Okay,
Hey,
cool.
look.
He said have fun.
This is the girl
So
I'm gonna marry.
I need to stop probably soon.
Then I threw a rock at her face.
Like, metaphorically?
No, I was just a kid. I had a very limited game book.
You have an idea. That's a very dangerous
You can see it when she smiles.
thing, is when you have ideas, Liv. Wow, that's sad.
I'll never live that down.
I imagine things improved from there.
We became best friends. Then we grew up and became what we are.
Bottomless inventory.
Were.
Wait, oh.
Well, what do you think happened to Jessalyn?
Yeah,
Yes,
I'm
I
trying to
agree,
avoid
Tori.
thinking about it. I have a... My mind can get caught up in a real dark place.
Oh, Tori, like, you know how they say that some boys, when they say that they like you, like,
You know,
in, like,
when
public
things around
school,
here-
they'll, like, throw things at you and be mean to you and stuff like that. And that's their
What
way
do
of
you
saying
mean?
that they like you. That's,
Ah.
like, the thing that you were
Ignore
always
me.
told as a kid.
I've been up way too long.
So you and Jesselyn must have dated for quite some time.
Actually, didn't start dating until a year ago.
Really?
We both dated.
This
other people,
conversation is
but
so
nothing worked
slow.
out. One day, Clara had enough and sat us down and said, "Everyone knows you're gonna get married. Go to it already."
I love that hip action.
Jess was mortified. I took
You
her off
hate
the
that?
coast since that always cheered her up.
The,
We
the
talked
hip
through the
thing that he
night.
just
By
did,
the
is
time
that
the
what you're
sun
talking
came
about?
up, it
Is that
just
what you hate?
Stop sounding so silly.
Do you know anything about Clara's past?
No. It's funny you ask.
Why is that?
Oh,
She
man.
gets so close and just stop dead.
It's so funny how it glitches, though. Just saying.
She never told you anything?
I know Clara's mom died when she was young, and she ended up living with her cousin's family. But that's it.
Anybody else, like,
I
Liv,
better
I don't know
go.
what you're planning.
Bye.
What's your idea? Oh, okay. Okay. Yep. That them, like, throwing things at you and just being mean to you means that they like you. But they only said that when they're little boys, though. But it's still not, like, it's not a good, healthy thing to be like, you should just be mean to get what you want. Yeah. Yes. Liv, what was your idea?
Yes?
I'm gonna do a little bit more conversation.
Is there anything else I should know that might help me find Jesselyn?
Yeah. Keep a suspicious eye on Wade.
No, this is so
Wade
sad.
didn't seem all that dangerous to me.
He neglected to tell you about his time spent in jail, I see.
This, like, pink shadow on this side of her face, if you can see it, it's, like, really faint
As a
and
matter
really
of
small, has been bothering me.
Wade's a
Because I
nice
can't
guy
tell
when
if
he
it's,
wants to
like,
be.
makeup or if it's, like, a reflection,
And
whatever it
only
is.
when he wants to be.
Almost as if, like, anyways.
I'm happy we have another set of eyes looking for Jesse.
All
But I
right.
do hope you know
Good
what
night,
you're getting yourself
Maggie.
into.
Thanks for
I do-
popping in. Is anyone else? I don't know if anyone else is just streaming right now.
It's Charlotte's. We don't go in there.
It might help me figure out what's going on if I could take a look around.
Best of luck. That door locks
It's
itself
weird
up
makeup,
tight
though,
the day
isn't
of her
it?
funeral. There's
Do you
not
think
a
it's
key
weird,
in this
or is it
world
just
that'll
me?
open it. I've tried.
No one's streaming right now. Doesn't look like on my end. Maybe on Twitch.
Who else was in that old portrait with you?
I don't get on Twitch
You
as
know,
much.
hun, we had that covered up for a reason.
What? What just happened?
I can't talk about it. Not right now. Please, just leave me be.
Oh, that's so... You already paid for it tonight, though. You already paid, though. Lighthouse it is. Jeez.
Did you have more to say?
No, I didn't, apparently.
Goodbye. See you later, hon.
See you later, hun. Oh my goodness. Okay, I gotta solve this real quick. Okay, so Grandma, RN, Nana, LA. I think the book is over here that I want to look at. Liv, you gotta take a minute and just breathe. Or maybe I should just be telling that to myself. Aw, that's kind of cute. Thank you. You poor thing. You're living off dust right now. We're just gonna have to, like, house you up or something like that and send you food and things because you poor thing, you're gonna be out of money by the time you're through. That puts the lighthouse at like $22. It does. Is it worth it to renovate? Anybody like fixer-upper type shows? There's the actual show Fixer Upper, and then there's some, like, that's just, like, kind of the same thing, but it's not Fixer Upper itself. Oh my gosh, what am I missing? What do I need to do? Do I need to call? Oh, the phone. We need to check her phone. Yeah, where are they sleeping? They're sleeping in tents. Or they're sleeping in the doghouse with Liv. That's what they're doing. I want to check the phone now. It's still charging. What do I have to do to make it stop charging? Do we even know? I think I need to use this. Okay, well, we know that much. Yeah, we used to watch it a lot because my stepmom liked it. So, what am I doing? What are you supposed to be doing? Why won't you let me turn around? There we go. I saw it. Oh my gosh. Is it like super late for you guys? I imagine so. Do I need help? I think I might need help. I'm not quite sure what I'm up to. Maybe I can talk to Savannah real quick. Oh my shoulder. I've never seen either of those.
Hi, Nancy.
Whoa, Brittany.
Did you get the package I left for you?
Elizabeth too.
Yes.
I think they're silly, but apparently some of the people I've met swear by using EMF signatures on the property.
I spoke to Wade.
I figured that might happen eventually. Can I explain?
Almost
or
11,
are we beyond that?
almost midnight.
I'm sure you have your reasons.
I do.
Wade said he was
It'd be cool to
expecting
see Savannah.
you. You tell me that.
I was going to come. I meant it when I told him I was coming.
But then,
Should I make it till midnight for you guys? That's 10 o'clock my time. Should I just end right at midnight?
what have you
I
been
think I
up to
shall.
since we spoke last?
I've been teaching the road to know my will.
Are you working on the next book?
What do you guys think?
I've been running away from the
But
next
not
book.
not
Had
for
an empty house that was filling up with chatty ghosts.
Terry, because it won't.
But who knows? When I'm out of
Oh,
gas,
it's
maybe I'll
almost
have no
11
choice
for
but to
you.
listen to what they have to say.
So what?
If they're interested, I'll send you a gathered proof. If they're not, guess I'll go
10. It won't be for you.
Do you know anything about the factory accident?
Nothing I can verify. It's been scratched out of the local history. When I was there, I expected to feel something when I stood near the old factory.
And nothing?
As many spirits as I expected.
That's really cool,
I
Terry.
only met
It doesn't count for me. I
That'd be the one. Dear sweet Charlotte, the terror of Black Rock Island.
I have to spend, like, when quality time for me is like doing something together, like we are doing something like playing a board game
What
or
scared you away
talking
from taking
or
the case?
so, if that makes sense. That's quality time to me.
The living Thorntons are just as
Tortilla
rare as the
chips. That sounds really nice.
Why?
Now I
dead.
kind of want
They've dug
chocolate.
So many graves on that rock that death
I need a
himself is on the place
cupcake.
God lives.
I got tipped by you guys tonight. I need a
Thorntons and
cupcake.
fools are just addicted to Sunday clothes and the sound of a spade taking a bite out of cold clay.
See you later.
Later, hun.
I'm trying to work on a video for you guys. That was going to be one of the things that I was going to do tonight. Was work on a video. Get prepared for a video. And I think I will make it. I'm really excited for it.
What's up?
I
See you later.
wanted to do it a long
All
time
right.
ago.
Later.
And I had actually said that I was going to do it a long time ago, but I didn't. Because of, just different things. I don't have any cupcakes anymore. No. I have Milano cookies. That's about it. I love chocolate zucchini muffins. Can I just say that? Some people just make it really good. Even if she hadn't used all of the cupcakes, we would have eaten them. But, what was I saying?
Hello.
Oh, thank you.
I better get going.
I had been wanting to
See
do
you
them.
later, hon.
And I feel like I was a little bit late on the bandwagon of getting those done and getting them out. But I seriously was like, oh, I just want to do that. And I told my husband, and he's like, yeah, let's just do it. And so we woke up the next morning, and I'm like, okay, well, we're hitting the road for your competition. Want to, like, quick do this while the kids are still asleep? And he's like, okay. It didn't really work out that way. We had to come back and get the kids, but
What's up?
I better get going.
we made it, and I did no makeup. I was tired. Yeah, so I was just so not ready, but we just went straight out and, like, made the reels. Sourdough, too. I love sourdough. I can't tell you how much I love sourdough. It's, like, so much. It's probably an addictive thing. What am I missing, guys? What is it that I sorely need help with? Maybe I need to talk to, Wade again, because I didn't talk to him fully. But I'm working on the Wheel of Torture right now. If some of you saw some of my older videos, then you might know what I'm talking about, but the name is Wheel of Torture.
Wanna hear a ghost?
Sure. No, Elizabeth, that sounds amazing. I got 10 minutes of playing, and all of it's going to be spent waiting for him playing the ghost sound. Here it is.
Check it out.
It's not it doesn't necessarily have to do with you, Liv, but I'm just really I just really want to give a shout out to all the people that have been supporting me. So it's kind of for like everyone, but I mean, you are a huge part of the tipping. So it doesn't have to do with the actual tipping though.
Do people really come here trying to meet Charlotte's ghost? Really?
Around the time Charlotte's ghost was driving the family away,
Wow.
the story started to spread. Little kids around here started playing this game to scare themselves silly. They'd turn off the lights and say,
Wow. You know who's really hesitating? The game. It's hesitating on whether or not it's going to work for us.
fire so red,
There we go.
night so black. Dear sweet Charlotte, please come back. Over and over again until they just about scare themselves to death. It was just a game, but...
Hizzy cheese, books and cooks. I need to,
That's when people
Get
started
it
jumping
done,
the
though,
fence
on that
at night,
video.
hoping to meet her,
Ooh.
saying that same silly rhyme.
I'm gonna wait till I
Most
get my
just
RAM
come
done, I
and go
think,
in
before I
peace.
record.
But the ones who found her,
Part of it does have to do with what I put on my Instagram story, though. I put in a question for y'all,
it messed them up real good.
and
A couple even went into shock.
on the Instagram, I put a question on my story for people to answer. How is that looking anyways? Got it. Oh, so, yeah, some of you have answered. The well puzzle, Sands of Time. I'm just looking at the answers right now. But, that will have
What do you
something
think
to do
of
with it.
Colton?
I do not like that shifty little punk. But I have said that about all Jesse's boyfriends. With him, I mean it a little extra. Something's crooked with the two of them together. I don't know if she can see it or not.
In like the old days, the old ladies passing on the recipes.
Is it true that you have a questionable past?
That's the true
You
reason
asked
for
me
this
if I
stream
really
is
went to
passing
jail.
on recipes. I have a really
Yes,
good honey cookies
I
that's
advise
completely
against it.
dairy free and gluten free, and it's really yummy. Anybody want honey cookies?
Why?
It's
They're really
not a
good.
fun place, and they don't let you leave.
No, I mean, why did you go to jail?
I know what you meant. I took a tour
I
of the
know
season.
what
My
you
name is Dave,
meant.
That's all.
Was it anything, something that would make you a danger to someone like Jesselyn?
Get this straight,
Got
girl.
5 minutes.
I never hurt no one in my
Let's
life.
do this quick
Now
since
go. Go on, get.
let's try and do this really quick because we've got 5 minutes. I don't know if it's gonna work, but I'm gonna try it.
I'd better get going.
Get on out of here now.
I will, as soon as you let me leave. I don't think it's gonna work. I'm not sure if it's ready yet. Oh, you guys want honey cookies? I had to be dairy free with my youngest. Oh, she's supposed to say something.
That didn't sound good.
I guess it's not ready. I wonder what I had to do. Here we go.
Looks like I need to figure out the password.
Of course there's a password. We could have been looking for it all this time. What am I missing? I am missing Nana, L.A., RN, and Grandma. Anybody know those off the top of your head? Probably not. Take a photo of a skeleton. Find something with the number 13. I really like the color of this phone, just saying. German bee sting cake. Interesting.
Nancy.
And I never even heard of it.
Bye.
Sounds very,
Bye.
intriguing. I'll tell you that. Okay, well, I guess we should end this nice little stream with a cup of tea. We'll do sugar. That sounds really yummy. Okay, cup of tea. Okay, let me save it in case we have to do this again. Okay. Alright. You guys have a good night. Thanks for popping in. Thanks for the tips. Elizabeth and Liv. Liv sponsors this video. I'm so sorry. I'll do it next time. I'll get you tea with mint next time that this happens. Absolutely. Thank you all for stopping by. You all have a pleasant evening. Alrighty? And I will see you later. Okay,